Hey guys, Charles from the Thoughtnuts here with another modern video playing Thing Ascension in Modern, and we've got a pretty good hand. We have a Thing in the Ice, we have some early interaction, we have some cantrips. Can't really ask for anything more. I guess this hand's pretty bad against Lantern, so not face Lantern. See what our opponent is up to. Conceal the Courtyard. So what is this, Obzon? Okay, that makes our hand a little worse. But yeah, I'm guessing Obzon is what we're facing, though. Not to jump to too many conclusions yet. So I think we're just going to go Gitaxian Probe, see what's up, and then probably Spiral Bluff Canal and go from there. If our opponent takes Lightning Helix, that's a pretty good sign that he has Bob or something. He takes Gitaxian Probe? What? Okay, so I guess he has like an Abrupt Decay or something. Can't do anything about Abrupt Decay, of course, but yeah, we're almost certainly facing Obzon. Bedlam Reveler is pretty good, Already only costs 5. So we can get that down to 3 next turn. And I'm very certain this Thing in the Ice is going to meet an untimely end. Is untimely end a magic card? Seems like it should be. I guess the worst case scenario is it gets Liliana, but we have, just Helix Liliana for that. I mean, it's not optimal, but Hissing Quagmire, okay. That's a little interesting. You don't usually see too many Hissing Quagmires. Usually it's Raging Ravine and the black-white one. Shambling Vent. I'm a little uncertain as to how a black-white card counts as a vent. You have like Steam Vents, isn't that a blue-red card? But flavor aside. I mean, Quagmire is good if you're facing a lot of creature decks and you just want to be grindy and trade. We'll remand this, though. Yes, Hallowed Fountain. Not too important which one we get there. Go with Metamorphose first. And I suppose Sleight of Hand. Not. So how much does Reveler cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he costs just red right now. So I guess we can Helix and bolt the Goyf. I guess if we get Liliana, we pitch Lightning Helix so that we can get a counter on the Ascension. Oh, Muffin. I guess he takes the Ascension. Maybe Lightning Bolt if he just wants to have his Goyf stay alive. Yeah. Seems reasonable. If we draw a land, I guess not, but I was going to be excited and say that we could double Helix to Goyf, but we actually can't. So, and that was a mistake. I should have played that. I should have left the Hallowed Fountain untapped, because then we could Helix a Dark Confidant or something. was definitely a mistake. Or we could have just helixed him EOT, and then next turn helix Bedlam Reveler to just to get some velocity going. So yeah, that's kind of my New Year's resolution, you know, work on getting that sequencing going. I'm so used to trying to play quickly to not run out the clock. Like, when I started, I was really slow at Magic Online, and I would frequently time out, and having a bad internet connection didn't help. So my early days, I was focused on trying to just be as fast as possible with Magic Online, and it's something I definitely need to work on. And if he has like an Inquisition here, no, it seems like a Tarmogoyf maybe. Not sure what he's up to here. What is it? Scavenging Ooze, Tarmogoyf. Lingering Souls, okay. Okay, I can work with Sleight of Hand. It's a counter on our Ascensions. Come on. MODO, stop being silly. I wonder what my opponent is thinking about. Always yes. Another Sleight of Hand. Don't mind if I do. So now we can just double helix the Tarmogoyf and a Spirit and gain a lot of life. Sounds good, sounds good. Is he pathing his own guy? No, just fetching to save time. Alright, that turned out pretty well. So next turn we get to draw 3 cards off Thought Scour, helix him a bunch of times. Sounds good, sounds good. Or we could just Lightning Helix and just draw 3 with Bedlam Reveler. That also seems good. Got lots of good options right now. Collective Brutality. Okay. That's Ancestral. Got a Path to Exile in hand. Alright. Cast Serum Visions. Alright. I mean, it's not deterministic, of course, but it is what it is. We got ourselves a lot of triggers, and given that they're straight Obzon, that means that they're definitely playing Tarmogoyf, and that means that they're probably playing Grimflare as well. So we can expect that they don't have Rest in Peace. What they could have is something like Leyline of the Void or Nihil Spellbomb. So we do need to be a little bit careful about that. So do we want to hedge and maybe bring in Young Pyromancer? I think we do. I think we want to take out Thing in the Ice. He doesn't necessarily know that we have Thing in the Ice, but it's better just to be a little bit safe. And Young Pyromancer is a little bit more resilient against graveyard hate, and the fact that he's going to bring in probably duresses and stuff to make the game go longer. So Young Pyromancer will be better there. Yeah, definitely bringing in Path to Exile to take care of Tarmogoyfs and such. And now thinking, do we want Dispel perhaps, or Molten Rain? I'm not sure if we need all 4 copies of Lightning Helix. And Dispel can protect against Path to Exile, or they're not going to have Wear Tear. I think I'll just try like this for now. If we go to Game 3, I think I want Molten Rain on the play over some of these Helices, but I do want to be able to take care of like an early Dark Confidant or Grim Flare. Sounds alright. Okay. No payoff apart from the Bedlam Reveler, but we do have enough cantrips to kind of keep going. And it is resilient to discard in that way, because now we have, we still have plenty of cantrips to help us find stuff. Actually, do I want a Gitaxian Probe first? Gitaxian Probe is better if we draw... leaving it here is better if we draw Young Pyromancer. So I think I'm just going to wait. I don't want this land, but I do want Ascension. I guess we can Gitaxian Probe first, see what's up. Next turn. He's a little brutal, but... So just trying to... Actually, no, I think I just run it out. It's... If he has Abrupt Decay, he has Abrupt Decay, and knowing whether he doesn't really change our play from here, so... Yeah, again, I would just rather save that in case we draw a Young Pyromancer. Okay. Yep, Scalding Tarn and pass. If he brutalities us again, I'm just bolting his doom. But not right now. Probably should have fetched it in the turn, but that's okay. It's not gonna... This game's not gonna hinge on the fact that we fetched or not. Boo. Alright. But, yeah, we knew that Abrupt Decay was a factor. Let's thin some lands out of our deck. So it looks like our opponent hasn't found a source of pressure yet, which is good. Good for us. Alright, what effect does our opponent have in our upkeep? Funeral Charm? I don't know. Most likely their opponents just had to get up or something. Take a bathroom break. Okay. I think we just don't play land here. If our opponent has Liliana, then I want to. If our opponent has Liliana here, then I want to make sure I have cards in hand to fight that. That is a Liliana, so discard this Sacred Foundry. Lightning Bolt. Yes, I want to redirect. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Helix, I want to redirect. Okay. Not great, I grant you. So, really want to draw Bedlam Reveler here, and this is kind of why I like Bedlam Reveler in place of Visions of Beyond, because if you look at our graveyards, both of us have pretty much nothing. Like, we don't have the 20 that's going to be necessary to do that, but with Bedlam Reveler, it costs 1, 2, 3, 4. It only costs 4 here, so we have a nice big threat. We don't have many cards in hand, so that's good. That's one definite reason why I prefer Bedlam Reveler in that slot. Visions of Beyond has always felt more like a win more card. Like, if your graveyard has 20 cards in it, then congratulations, you'd probably cast like 15 spells that game, and you're not going to lose no matter what. And, you know, the fact that it cantrips doesn't mean that it's necessarily the best Magic card, because there are a lot of one-mana cantrips in Magic that we don't play. Like, you could play Peak, for example. That card is a Magic card that has text. So good draws would be Bedlam Reveler, number 1. Medium draws are cantrips. Bad draws would be Thing in the Ice. See, I would really love Bedlam Reveler. Exactly Bedlam Reveler. Yep, just thin out that deck. Come on, Bedlam Reveler. One time, no whammies. Nope, that's a remand. This will mill ourselves. Alright. Come on, Bedlam Reveler. Boo. Our opponent did the timing just right. That's an Ascension, though. We will rebuild. If we draw a Thought Scour and can chain a bunch of cantrips, that might be pretty good. Like, that might turn on our Pyromancer Ascension very quickly. Although, of course it is. Look at the draw. That way. Now he is ready to ultimate there. And deck not making it easy for us. That is one of the dangers of playing this deck, though, you know. Consistency. And not playing land was the correct move, because now our opponent is getting a little bit greedy. Wants to have a Liliana and have a... and while having a ultimate. Okay. Let's try to chain some stuff together. Ooh, man. Top. So here... I think here we just Gitaxian Probe. Oh, he has a path? Oh, man. So Young Pyromancer's not going to be quite so good there. So let's see, if he ultimates, then I'm probably just going to keep whatever pile of lands has the... That's the thing, like, if he does ultimate and he just splits lands Ascension, I guess I have to just keep the lands. Is there a Sacred Foundry in that pile? It is. I'm gonna go ahead and... oh, I should have read the card. I thought that that was the one that you kept. Let's pull you and redirect. So we can chump block for a turn, take 2 down to 6. He draws land, then he can flashback and activate. It's a Siege Rhino. Didn't know kids were still playing those. Alright. Draw path. Nope. Drew another land. Okay. It was a little unfortunate to draw so many lands there, but what can you do? Okay. Let us... Okay, so this time I do think I want the Molten Rains. Our opponent has not been drawing a ton of lands, and looks like he might be a little, on the fewer land side of things, so Molten Rain might be pretty good here. And I think I'll cut one Bedlam Reveler since it looks like he is packing some amount of Graveyard Hate. Yeah. Lightning Helix just isn't going to be doing too much in this matchup. We don't need the life gain, especially on the draw. Okay, this hand's perfectly fine. Just gonna start off with the turn 1 Serum Visions. as is my want. Try to dig for more threats if we can. Remand is interesting. Definitely don't want island. Do I want remand? Nah. I'm just trying. If he does make us discard the Ascension this turn, then I would just rather try to find more cantrips. Okay, that's a spell bomb. That's something we can not necessarily. We can try to beat that. It's I think a little bit difficult, but you know, we can maybe just try to force him to blow it, and then forget that he does have collective brutality. Probably takes our sleight of hand here. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gitaxian Probe first, though. Lots of good stuff. I'm Gitaxian Probing because I might draw into a 3-mana spell that I want to cast. Yeah. Probe works too. If I draw Molten Rain off this Gitaxian Probe, then I do want to be able to hit one of his lands. Alright, that's fine. Still get the Gitaxian Probe trigger, though. Ah. Okay. Thought Scour us. Metamorphose doesn't do a ton right now. And blue. Oh, didn't have Abrupt Decay, right? Great. Okay, so let's scour us. Ooh, Bedlam Revel will be good. Very good. I'll take a Thought Scour. These look pretty good. So if he does Liliana, we probably just pitch the... that's an interesting question. I think we just pitch... Should we pitch the Bedlam Reveler? I do want to have lands and the card draw, so... Add blue-red. Add blue-red. X, that's good. Drawing Young Pyromancer there. Lightning Bolt, Liliana. Disarm Redirect. Disarm Redirect. Thought Scour us to draw 2 cards. Sleight of hand is good. We want Path to Exile here because we know he has a Siege Rhino. Ooh, Molten Rain. Get him. Okay. So if he chooses to we choose to cast Siege Rhino, we path to exile at end of turn, Molten Rain 2 of his lands, attack. That seems like a very good deal. It's more likely that he just goes, oh no. So we go to 5, or not, never mind, I guess we milled a Hallowed Fountain. Oh, that's okay. That's just the same targets here. And so what colors do we want to cut them off of? That's the thing. I guess we just cut them off of white. So that he can't cast a Path to Exile. Play this tapped. And attack. He also can't cast well, he has a couple Lingering Souls tokens. He has the Lingering Souls in his graveyard. Sweet! Man, I mean, he can Liliana, make a second elemental, but we still attack him for 6. So, alright, that was great. Alright, we weren't drawing particularly well afterwards, and our opponent might have been able to get out of it. So, actually, no, he wouldn't have been able to. He would have made us sack 1 elemental and just be dead to the rest. So, yeah, just goes to show the power of Pyromancer Ascension yet again. So, well, yeah, this just goes to show what I've been saying a lot about Modern. It's pretty evident to anyone who's been playing the format, but in case you're new to Modern, it's always great to be doing something proactive, like, and something busted. Like, with this deck, you can cast, like, with 2 cards, you can do, like, 18 damage to your opponent. Like, if you have 2 Ascensions and 2 Lightning Bolts, you can 18 your opponent, and stuff like that. And, you know, if you're the best thing you can do is a Siege Rhino to just win the game on the spot. That's not really the best. Like, certainly having a lot of disruption is good, but if you don't draw them in the right order, then, you know, you can certainly be behind the gun. So, yeah, I'm certainly happy with the way this deck has been doing so far, and 3-0 in this PTQ. Just need to go 1-1 in order to get to the PTQ finals. So, wish me luck, guys. I'll see you guys in round 4.